Chamber. They're the lifeblood of our business community. You guys do a wonderful job. Obviously, this has been a tough year, but to recognize the Chamber this week, it is my pleasure. So I have a proclamation prepared here. I'll get right into it. Whereas the Callaway Chamber of Commerce works with businesses, merchants, and industries to advance the civic, economic, industrial, professional, and cultural life of Callaway County, Missouri. And whereas during their numerous events throughout the year, the Callaway Chamber of Commerce encourages networking and involvement between its membership, local leaders, educators, and citizens. The facilitation of these interactions leads to greater engagement across all facets of Callaway County. And whereas the Callaway Chamber of Commerce's vision, building community for business and family, is put into action by its dedicated staff and chamber board, and their efforts are most meaningful to the businesses, industries, and organizations they support. Now, therefore, I, Lau Cannell, Mayor of the City of Fulton, extend our sincere appreciation to the Callaway Chamber of Commerce during Chamber of Commerce Week on behalf of the City Council of the City of Fulton. In witness thereof, I have hereunto set my hand and caused to be affixed the official seal of the City of Missouri this 9th day of September 2020. Congratulations, Chamber, and I'll get a copy of this to you as soon as we can get together sometime. Appreciate you having me.
Thank you, Mayor. We appreciate you. Have a great day. Okay, well, we want to thank Mayor Cannell for joining us this morning and giving us that proclamation to kind of kick off Chamber of Commerce week. You know, this is a celebration every week for Chamber of Commerce, is just to kind of, you know, see what we do, talk about what we do, run specials for new members. So we want to always increase our membership to help our support in Callaway County. We're doing that this week. Justice has put together a great plan for businesses to join that are not currently members. And also she's got some fun things for our members going on this week, and I'm going to let her talk about that at the end. So if you stay to the end, she's got a prize that you'll be entered into this drawing. So Justice, you want to tell them about that prize so they'll be encouraged to stay to the end of this presentation?
Sure. So if you stay until the end of utilizing the chamber membership, you will be entered into a drawing to win a free 1-month banner ad on our website. We've had really good interaction with our new website. We're pretty proud of it. And so we want to give you guys the opportunity to kind of promote your business. And so we're going to be giving away, anybody who stays to the end will be entered to win. I will probably comprise all the names and then pull those once the call is complete, and then get that information out to the winner. But you'll have that 1-month free banner ad on our website. Click through to your website as well. So if someone's on our website, sees an ad of yours, they can go to there.
Thank you. How exciting. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to try to share my screen here. Okay, can you see that? All right. So one of the reasons that we do utilizing your chamber membership is because we want to give our members all of the information that they can better utilize the membership with the Chamber of Commerce. And a lot of times when we do this program, even if people go through this training several times, they pick up that little tidbit that they go, I didn't even know the chamber did that, or I didn't know I could do that as a chamber member. Membership is one of those things that sometimes people are like, well, I'm not getting anything out of the chamber, but there's things that we do constantly every single day to promote our members that are kind of the behind the scenes activities. So this also helps you know, what are those behind the scenes activities besides just networking and marketing your business on your own through the chamber membership. So as Mayor Cannell mentioned, the chamber a couple of years ago, back in 2016, we started working on our strategic plan. And during that strategic planning session with the Chamber Board of Directors, we brought in about 40 community leaders that were Chamber members and non-Chamber members to try to better understand what they felt like the Chamber of Commerce is supposed to be doing and working on. So we had some if you will, focus groups where we kind of talked about that. And then the Chamber Board took all of that information and spent a couple of days just really discussing what is the vision of the Chamber of Commerce. And when they did that, they came up with the vision for the Callaway Chamber of Commerce is to build the community for our businesses and our families as well. And so with that, once you get your vision, you always need a mission statement that's something that, kind of helps you keep moving every single day. And so our mission is to create a thriving business culture, making Callaway County a place where people choose to live while creating and celebrating success. So that kind of tells you what the Callaway Chamber of Commerce is really trying to do every single day. So after you get your vision and you get your mission, then there's that strategic plan. What are the top pillar things are you as an organization going to work on? And so every single day as myself and Justice and Shane are working and implementing things for Callaway Chamber of Commerce, we're looking at this strategic plan to make sure that it is in line with what we're supposed to be working on for our businesses and for the families in Callaway County. So as you can see, there are 6 strategic areas that we focus on. The first one is delivering value to our members. That is our membership base that are members of the Callaway Chamber of Commerce. The second one is economic development. That is economic development not only in the city of Fulton, but also throughout Callaway County. I like to say if we get one win in Callaway County, that is a win for all of us here in our community, because that's going to be bringing people to our community to live and to work and to play and to raise their families. So that's so important for Callaway County as a whole. Strategic area number 3 is advanced business excellence through education. And we've added a lot of that over time because, number 6 kind of ties in with that, but education, utilizing your chamber membership so that you better can use your membership. How professional development, we've done a lot of stuff with that. So we're really trying to make sure that we provide that education for our businesses in this community. We're supporting our entrepreneurs, and we have a lot of small businesses. About 80% of our businesses in Callaway County are small businesses and entrepreneurs. So we have to have ways to support them. Financial sustainability and maximizing operations. I like to say we have a dream team here. This chamber staff is an awesome group of people, and I'm not just patting myself on the back, I'm patting Justice and Shane because they do a fantastic job to make sure that we are maximizing our operations and making sure that we are being financially responsible with the chamber membership dues and monies that come into the chamber every single day. Number 6 is workforce development, and this one was just added in February of 2020, but we've been working on that for several years now under strategic area number 2 and number 3, but that's really our National Manufacturing Day, working with our K through 12 colleges and universities, etc. So I'm going to get a little more detail about each one of this. So delivering value to our members. So how do we do that? Some things that we have done is we created a new prospective member packet. That is a way that we educate people on why they should be a chamber member. Then once we have educated them and they become a member, then we provide them a new member packet, and that is items that helps them to utilize their chamber membership, whether it be through getting health care through the Missouri Chamber Federation, or if it's to market their business or to help network. Educational classes. We've had a ton of educational classes this year despite the pandemic, but we've done those virtually through webinars, and that's been very helpful to our business community. We provide tools to promote the members' businesses. We do all kinds of different things like Business Expo. We have out on our wall here at the chamber, if you have flyers that you would like to put up about your business, so when people are visiting the chamber, we can provide them that information. Or what about your business card? If you just need to place your business cards, we have a wall here at the chamber where you can bring in some of your business cards so that people can take those with them when they leave. We do a new member reception. Unfortunately, this year we were unable to do that, but we did something else, and we did it virtually back in June with educating our new members and promoting them. We provide networking opportunities, Leadership Callaway. We utilize the Chamber website, which we have a great new website that Justice just did for us. And then we create partnerships with other organizations throughout the state that help us to better do our job. During the pandemic, the partnerships that we have created and made throughout time have really helped us during this pandemic, all the way from the Missouri Department of Economic Development, Missouri Partnership, the Missouri Women's Business Center, the cities, the county. All of those things have brought us information that we were able to provide to our memberships in a very timely manner. Economic development. So economic development is one of those things that people are like, what is anybody doing in order to bring new businesses? Well, believe it or not, that is happening every single day. We serve as a resource for our businesses. So, I always say to people, economic development is not about just bringing in a new business. It's about retaining the businesses that are already here first. We have to invest in those businesses. We have to make sure that they are financially sound, that they're being marketed, that they're getting customer base, and that is our main priority first. Then, number two is to bring in those other industries to help support the livelihood of our community. We maintain available properties for sale and lease. We do that with our Location One website that's provided by the state, and Shane manages that for us. We support our existing businesses constantly. I say that we always do that and we do a great job of it. I think we've even done a better job of that during this pandemic than ever before. We collaborate with regional and state entities for new business development, and that is like the Missouri Partnership that promote the state of Missouri. We collaborate with our city and our county. Just as you can see, we have a relationship with the mayors and the city administrators and the county commissioners and those individuals and leaders here in our community. We do workforce development. We do retail and restaurant development. A lot of people don't know this, but every year for the last few years, except for this year, the Chamber has had the opportunity to go to one of the nation's largest retail and restaurant conferences in the nation. There's over 80,000 people that attend that conference every single year. And one of the businesses that we were able to bring in to Callaway County from that was Shoe Sensation, which a lot of times you don't get a win right off the bat, but that was one win that we did get after the first year. But that is just planting seeds and letting people know where Callaway County is and that we want them to bring their businesses. And that's businesses like Kentucky Fried Chicken and Chick-fil-A and Walmart, and all of the big players are at that conference every single year. We support and we lead the efforts for economic development on every single day. Another thing is advanced business excellence through education. So we educate and we orientate our members, and that is what we're doing here today. We do business classes on current topics. And as we were going through this pandemic, we were trying to make sure that we were giving our chamber members and those webinars that they needed immediately to help them maneuver through the pandemic. We did a lot of classes. I think we did like 16 in April and May timeframe alone that were really geared to helping the businesses learn about the payroll protection program, learn about the EIDL loans, to educate them about the risks of COVID and your customers and your employees getting it. And so we did a lot of different things like that over the course of time. We provide website design and analysis. A lot of times we don't actually help you build your website, but we can help you better utilize your website to engage your customers. Offer individual education through mentoring and counseling. That's what we do. If you have a question, a concern, we can help you with that and talk you through that. And if we can't help you, we do have the partnerships to lend a helping hand with somebody else throughout the state. We coordinate the Leadership Callaway experience, and this is an experience. It's not just a class. We decided to postpone that class this year because one of the reasons is they weren't going to get to experience the Leadership Callaway class. We could do it on webinar, but it's not the same if you're not getting to walk into the schools or go on that tour to Ameren. So we just didn't feel like it would be beneficial to our participants, and it was unfair to our participants this year to not get to do those things. So we did postpone that for the 2021 year. Workforce development initiatives, we continue with those, and I'll talk about those more in a minute. We develop and initiate to our target local school system to educate our students about the business opportunities going into those classrooms. JAG program has just started at the Fulton public school systems, so we're working with them to make sure that we get some attention from the business community and the support. We educate and engage the entire community in the success of all the businesses. Justice has done a great job in promotion of businesses, especially through this pandemic, going and doing pop-ups. When other people couldn't get into the store as a customer, she could at least showcase those businesses and did a great job with that. And then we create a more visible chamber brand. And over time, the chamber has changed. So you keep this in mind. The chamber at one time was a Fulton Area Development Foundation, was a separate entity, and the Chamber of Commerce, the Fulton Area Chamber of Commerce, they blended together and their sister organizations working towards the better good for all of our businesses here in Callaway County. I think I'm adding. Sorry. So then we have financial sustainability and maximizing operations. This is where we work to grow our membership, and we're doing that this week during Chamber Week. We have a special for chamber membership for those that are not members of the chamber. We hope that you would encourage someone to join. They get $25 off of their regular membership, which the regular membership base is $250. So it'd be $225 plus they get the $25 processing fee off. So it's actually a $50 value to go ahead and join this week. So if you have a question about that, or you have somebody that you want to get signed up, just give us a call, because we'd be happy to help them. We're always looking to grow non-dues revenues, offering different types of events, workshops, fundraisers. Last year we did like a 6-week educational class for professional development, which was a fantastic class that was brought to our members by Executive Advantage. I know the people that attended that were like, this is fantastic, because it taught them things about themselves as leaders, as business owners, that sometimes you just don't know until you go through those professional development trainings. We embrace technology. We developed a dream team, having the right people and the right number of people. We could always use a few more people, I think, but with the team that we have, I think things are going very well for our organization. And continue our strategic leaderships in our organization as the Callaway Chamber of Commerce. And then we have workforce development, and this is the one that we added in February. These are some things that we were already doing, and so it made sense for us to add it to our strategic plan, and that is working with the local schools and colleges, adding our MOAMP program with State Tech, and this is State Tech received a grant for training, and so this is free training to retrain individuals that are 18 to 48 years old, and we're still taking signups for that. We have to have 14 participants before we can actually offer the first class, and I think we have 8 right now signed up. So we need a few more before we can actually launch that first class. And we want to do it. State Tech will come here to Callaway County and offer this training. It's about 160 hours worth of training that they're going to get in HVAC and blueprint reading, and then also they take the NCRC testing, which says that they are work ready. So they're getting those skills that they really need in order to be a great employee, for one, but also a skill sets that they may not have ever had or had an opportunity to get. We also have had a welding program here at the Chamber of Commerce in partnership with State Tech and the Missouri Job Center. And then we also celebrate National Manufacturing Day. And this is where we usually take students to our manufacturers here in Callaway County, tour them around the facility. And these are students in high school students that really haven't decided, am I going to go to college? Am I going to get a job? Am I going to leave Callaway County? We want to retain them in Callaway County. We want them to, if they plan to stay here, we want them to work here. But we want them to have good paying jobs in our community and the skill sets necessary to have those good jobs. Now I'm going to talk a little bit about who we are as the chamber staff, and I'm going to talk about myself a little bit, and then I'm going to let Justice and Shane talk about who they are. I am Tamara Tatesian. I'm the Executive Director with the Callaway Chamber of Commerce. I've been here almost 5 years. November 1st will be my 5-year anniversary. Can't believe it's been 5 years here, but it feels like we've done a lot of stuff in just a short amount of time. As you may realize, I have a little bit of an accent. I'm not from Missouri, actually from Fort Smith, Arkansas, born and raised in Arkansas, Woo Pig Suey. I know everybody's probably booing right now, but anyway, I have a little bit of a different background. I worked for a corporation, Whirlpool Corporation, for over 15 years. Started out on the assembly line, building refrigerators, leveling ice makers. I'm about 5'1", so I don't really know how that plays out, but I leveled ice makers and installed them. Did that for about 4.5 years. And during that entire time, I was always looking and seeking, other things, because I always wanted to learn something new. Anyway, I was able to land a job as their labor management coordinator, and I did that for over 10 years. I am a lean manufacturing certified and a Six Sigma green belt in problem solving. The plant decided to close, and so 4,500 people lost their jobs. So you talk about economic development and retaining the businesses that you have there as being very important. When 4,500 people lose their jobs in one community, that means about 30,000 people lose their jobs in a community overall. I went back to school, got my degree in business administration through the TAA program and work at the workforce development site there. You may know it here as the Missouri Job Center. And so did that. And on my last semester, I had an opportunity to go and work for the Fort Smith Regional Chamber of Commerce, and I didn't even know what they did. But it sounded like a great way for me to get back in the workforce after being out for 3.5 years. Went there, worked a couple of days a week, answering the phones. And after I graduated, they offered me a job as assistant to economic development. And I did that for quite some time, enjoyed it. Moved on to do membership and marketing director, then director of special events. And then I was finally promoted to director of operations. So I was overseeing all of the chamber activities and the chamber overall, and then also still assisting with the economic development portion. So coming here was kind of a natural next step for me to have my own chamber and be the executive director. And being in Callaway County is fantastic. I love the people here. I love the community. I want to see it successful. I want us to do big things. We may be a smaller chamber compared to, say, Columbia or Jefferson City, but we're doing some really big things, and I'm very proud of our team here. I'm proud of our board of directors. They're the ones that brought me here. They were so enthusiastic. They were so excited. They just had a lot of passion, and they were forward thinkers, and I couldn't wait to come work at the Callaway Chamber of Commerce. So I'm just really excited to almost be celebrating my 5th year here, and we want to continue to do good things. So next, I'm going to turn it over to Justice.
I never prepare for these things, so I don't know what to say. We'll just keep it really short. I'm Justice, Marketing and Special Events Coordinator here. I'm the person that if you need, like she said, help with your business and marketing, or those special pop-ups that we do, or you need something in the newsletter or a Facebook splash or whatever whatever you need for your business, I'm the one who handles all that. I am from Callaway County, born and raised here. What else? I went, I don't know, schooling. I went to William Woods, currently getting my MBA right now. And I really enjoy the chamber. I worked at Veterans United prior to this, and I thought that that was going to be kind of like the forever job after college, and realized that it wasn't community oriented enough for me. And so that's why I really enjoy the chamber. I really appreciate getting to know the businesses on another level, and doing whatever I can to help them succeed. I think that's really important. So if there's anything that I can do for you, please let me know. I'm always happy to help.
Thank you, Justice. And so next, is Shane on here?
Yep.
All right, Shane, you're up.
I'm going to keep mine pretty short too. I started my professional career as a general manager of a full service restaurant and a semi-private golf course. So I have a lot of experience in running and maintaining a business. After that, approximately 5 years ago, I started in workforce development with the Central Workforce Development Board. My office was actually housed here in the chamber, so I got to know all the chamber employees, including Tamara, very well over the last 5 years. I was a grant manager for a healthcare training grant, and that grant was coming to an end at the end of the year. And the position here at the chamber came open, and I decided I would apply for it, be proactive in finding my next career path. And I figured with my experience in workforce development and also business operations, it would give me at least a good head start on knowing some of the things that you need to know when working for the Chamber of Commerce. By the way, I'm the business relationship manager here at the Chamber. I love being part of this fantastic team with Justice and Tamara. The whole time working for the Central Workforce Development Board, we covered 19 counties, and I think it got me in trouble a few times, but I always said that Callaway County was my favorite county because they're so easy to work with, and everybody from Tamara and the chamber to the city to the county are very passionate about making Callaway County better for everyone, not just the businesses, but also for the citizens of Fulton and the entire Callaway County. So it seemed like a really good fit for me. I started on March 1st, which was about 2 weeks before the pandemic occurred and the shutdown. So I kind of got thrown into the fire on, it was probably actually kind of good just because it was a new situation for everybody. So we were all kind of learning together on how to handle this. So that kind of made me not quite so nervous because I knew everybody was having trouble or trying to figure out how to deal with this. So if anybody, again, just like Justice said, we're here for a resource for our businesses in Callaway County. And if you have any questions at all, I would love to chat with you. If I haven't already talked to you, I'm sure I'll talk to you soon. I'm trying to get out and chat with everybody and meet everybody in person. But if you have any questions, love to help you. I'm also going to throw out a little plug for the pitch competition that's coming up here in November, the Show Me Innovation Pitch Competition. And if you want any information about that, please feel free to contact me. We're going to be doing some classes. I believe they end up falling on Wednesdays, actually starting today. This evening, there is a class that Jesse Yankee, the executive director or the director of the Missouri Women's Business Center, is going to be hosting on business plans. So if you're interested in that, you can contact me here at the chamber and I'll make sure and send you a Zoom link. And then we're going to do some marketing, some financial, some legal, and then I think we're going to do a how to pitch your pitch, and then also do a PowerPoint presentation webinar as well. So keep your eye out for those. Also plug, make sure if you don't already, follow us on all the social media, especially Facebook. That's where you'll find all the most up-to-date information about what we're doing here at the Chamber. So look forward to working with everybody.
Thank you, Shane. All right, so the Chamber is a 501c organization. We're a nonprofit, and we are governed by a board of directors. The four ladies that you see here are Marty Martin Foreman. She is our Chamber Board President. Jamie Astrike is our Chamber Vice President. We have Kimberly Barnes down here in the blue jacket. She is our Secretary and Treasurer. And then Beth Snyder is our incoming board president for the 2021 year. Also over on the side, you're going to see a list of our Chamber Board of Directors. We also have 4 ex officio members of the Chamber board that are Mayor Lau Cannell representing the city of Fulton. We have Hannah Lechner, which is the city administrator for the city of Holt Summit. We have Kurt Warfield, which he is the manager for the village of Kingdom City. And then we have presiding Commissioner Gary Younkerman representing Callaway County. And so that is our way of making sure that we are in partnership and assisting those entities, those municipalities throughout Callaway County to make sure that we're being successful, and they help feed information to us and we help feed information to them. So we just really work together with those groups, and we appreciate them. So real quickly, I'm going to talk about our programs and just touch on those. These are the things that Justice and Shane really work on a lot. And I'll try to point out who you would need to contact if you want to engage in any of these particular programs. So first of all, we have our Chamber Ambassadors. And Chamber Ambassadors are a group of people that are passionate about Callaway County and the business community. And they are kind of a feel-good organization. They're also people that want to get out there and tell about their business, or they just want to make sure that they're helping sell Callaway County. So if we have a ribbon cutting or a groundbreaking ceremony, or if we need things delivered to our members, this is a group of people that go out and see our members. So if you have any questions about Chamber Ambassadors, you can contact Justice, because she works with these ambassadors. She notifies them, lets them know where they need to be, when they need to be there, and what their role will be. Next, we have our annual banquet. This is held in January. We usually have about 270 that are in attendance. This is an award ceremony opportunity, and also it highlights what we did in the prior year. So when we have our annual banquet in 2021, it will be a chance for us to talk about everything that happened in 2020. So there's been a lot of good things, and I think that have outweighed the bad. So annual banquet and any of these events that you want to know how to participate or how to get tickets or how your business can set up, you need to talk to Justice about those. So we have Business Expo. This is held yearly. It's an opportunity for you to really showcase your business. So not only are you doing networking with the business to business, because we really want to encourage people to do business with the other businesses here in Callaway County, but also it helps you highlight your business to the community as well, because we do open that event up to the public. Then we have Leadership Callaway. I talked about that very briefly, but that's a 10-month program. It gives our participants a VIP pass into Callaway County. They do a lot of team building, they do a lot of leadership skill building, and then they learn a ton about the community, anywhere from state and government day to city day to getting into the community outreach, learning about SERVE and Super SAM Foundation, all of those things that the community provides and rallies around to make sure that we have a great place to live. And the Leadership Callaway, you can contact me and talk to me about that if you're ever interested in participating in that. Golf tournament. So we did do our golf tournament this year. We moved it from June to July. We had about 20 teams this year. Usually we have about 28, but with the pandemic, it was a little smaller, but it was a fantastic fantastic day. It's a great time to just network in a real relaxed atmosphere. It's great for fundraising for the Chamber of Commerce, but it's just a fun day for people to get out and bring a team of their team from their workplace and have some fun. But believe it or not, there's a lot of business that's taking place while on that golf course every time. Then economic development, like Shane mentioned. So a lot of the things under the economic development realm is things that Shane and I have our work on. So one of the things that we do is the Show Me Innovation Pitch Competition. And that's going to be our 5th annual pitch competition this year on Monday, November 2nd. And how that works is if you have a business idea or an expansion idea for your small business, you can pitch that at the pitch competition. Now, we can only take up to 15 people to pitch their business idea. There's an application process that you've got to fill out. It's a 1-page application that you get and then turn it back into Shane. You develop a 10-minute presentation that you're going to pitch in front of a panel of judges, and there's 4 judges, and then they decide on the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place winner, and then we usually do an audience choice award as well. But so 1st place, for an example, if you have a business idea or an expansion idea, you could win up to $3,000 plus a prize pack. And that is money that you can utilize for your business here in Callaway County. But your business has to open in Callaway County or it has to be in Callaway County in order to win the prize money. So this pitch competition, over the last 4 years, out of our 12 winners, 10 businesses have successfully opened up and are operating. So that is a huge win for us to see those small businesses open and grow right before our eyes. So we want you to think about if you've got that expansion idea, maybe you've been in business for 10 years, but you want to add e-commerce to it. Maybe that's something that you pitch, but you only have 10 minutes. The judges have 10 minutes to ask questions, and it's a very strict time schedule. So these classes that Shane was talking about, it's very important to help you get ready for the pitch competition. So sign up today, participate in the class that Jesse Yankee's going to teach tonight at 5 o'clock through a webinar through Zoom, and get on the way and ready to do your pitch. Also, under the economic development is Shop Local, and that is actually a piece that Justice does. Justice does a lot of Shop Local promotions, which have been fantastic. And if you do not watch or follow our Facebook, you should, because you never know where she's going to pop up at here in Callaway County and be promoting a business. I talked about Recon. Recon, there's a picture up here where me and Bruce and Mary Redke from the city of Fulton went to Recon. That was 1 year that we were there. This is another picture of what it just looks like with the crowds and the people that are just doing business. And it's just, it's hard for me to explain, and paint that picture for you, but it's just a wonderful place for us to let people know that here we are in Callaway County. The Chamber has a booth. The Village of Kingdom City usually has a booth. They had one there last year too. And it's just a great place to network and to plant that seed about people coming to our community. So I'm going to move on to the next thing, Callaway Women's Networking Group. And so during the pandemic, we have not really done a great job of the Callaway Women's Networking Group, but we have offered a lot of other things throughout this year that has been beneficial to our business community, and which we felt like was a priority. We hope to have maybe at least something for our women's networking group this year, maybe a webinar or something, but we hope to get back to it in 2021 because it is a fantastic group where they meet and we have luncheons and we meet quarterly and we just talk about things for women as leaders and as business owners. And so it's just a really fantastic group to learn and grow from. Ribbon cuttings and groundbreakings, this is the time to celebrate. And even if you are have been in business and you join the chamber, we can do a ribbon cutting to celebrate that you have become a new member of the chamber. If you open up a new business and you want to have a ribbon cutting, we can perform a ribbon cutting. We bring our ambassadors, our chamber board, the chamber staff, and we celebrate with you opening up your doors. We do groundbreakings as well for places that are new construction sites. So we do those groundbreakings for those areas. If you need a ribbon cutting or a groundbreaking, you make sure you call Justice and she will get you hooked up with that. Business breakfast. Business breakfast started in April of 2016 with 12 people in attendance. I actually cook quiche every month for about 7 or 8 months, trying to just get people to come and to network. It's $5 to attend. In January of 2017, we were able to take it on the road. People wanted to host it in their house. And so we have had business breakfast once a month to showcase those businesses, for people to network and have some food and some coffee. Where can you go and get breakfast for $5 and network at the same time? Chamber business breakfast. If you've become a new member, you should receive 2 free tickets to business breakfast. Once we get that up and going again in January, hopefully, we will still honor those tickets. So don't worry about that. If you have any questions about business breakfast, you can contact Justice or any member of the staff, because we're pretty familiar with the business breakfast and what those entail. Business after hours. These are a free event that we do once a month on the first Tuesday of every month. Those have been postponed until the end of the year as well, but they're great for networking and for members to showcase. And we will start taking signups for 2021 for tentative signups, providing that we can have them in October. So you'll stay tuned for that announcement from Justice on her taking signups for those things. A Teachers Appreciation Breakfast. We just did a video for our teachers to honor them this year and get them back into the classroom. We started this program in 2018 and had more than 350 attendees at that event. And that was with teachers not even knowing what they were walking into. That when I walked up to that podium and I saw 350 teachers sitting in that room enjoying some breakfast and networking, I was just shocked that they showed up and they had no idea what they were in store for. We had a national speaker that came in. The next year we had a fantastic speaker, Gary Wilbers, that talked about education and the importance of an educator, and that with the things that they do for the children and teach them to be leaders. And so this year we were unable to have it, and we were very sad, but we felt like it was the right thing for us to do, to just have a video to show our appreciation for those teachers. We always need a lot of sponsors and a lot of volunteers to help, and we look forward to doing that again in 2021. National Manufacturing Day. This educates our high school students. I talked about that. We usually 2 or 4 manufacturers, and we have about 60 to 80 students that participate every single year. Here's the pitch competition. New entrepreneurs or those expanding can participate in the pitch competition. There is Kelly Tate when she won 2nd place, and she's the owner of the station. So keep that in mind. She opened the station and she did that right after she won the pitch competition on 2nd place. So good job to her. Educational classes. We've done website building, workforce building, business plans, legal requirements, new hire orientation, MOAMP, welding, etc. Town and Country. This is a kind of a cool event. It's a dinner to just show how the town and country work together in our community. We usually have about 300 people that attend that, and we give an award for a legacy farmer, a host award, and then either a award to somebody that does that's in town, that's a business in town, or we give an award to an agricultural type business. So it's kind of a neat thing, and it's been going on for about 30 years there in Callaway County. Community involvement, we usually do like the Christmas parade, Westminster parade, Festival of Lights. You can see the chamber train out there with Old Smoky and Mr. and Mrs. Claus. on the night that they light the lights at the Festival of Lights. And you know, a lot of times people think that the Chamber of Commerce is in charge of planning parades and things like that. We're not. Our job is to participate every once in a while, and these are kind of 3 activities that we do just to showcase that we are very involved in the community. And then new member reception. This is just an opportunity for us to welcome our new members. We usually do that in June, and so it's like June of one year to June the next. It's networking and introductions of those members, and just trying to help them connect and to know somebody within the organization. So, why be a member of the Chamber of Commerce? There's lots of reasons for that. Educational classes, being part of a like-minded group, assisting with shaping the future of our education, member-to-member discounts, addressing legislative issues, changing the trends in marketing and social media, Chamber Directory, which, by the way, will John Speck with Speck Publishing will be here in October to start selling ads for our Chamber Directory. Make sure that you're ready to do that, because this will be a great opportunity for you. Not only is it in a paper form, but also Justice has it on our new website at thecallawaychamber.net, so you can thumb through that book right there online. Insurance program for small businesses. So small businesses can qualify if they're a chamber member for health insurance at a discounted rate. And if you want more information on that, you can blast me an email. I will hook you up with a couple of people that can provide you a quote. There are organizations like Wall Street Group and Not Insurance that can provide those quotes. And from what I understand from our small businesses that participate in that health insurance program for their businesses, they have a significant savings. So that's something that's a great benefit that we don't talk about very much, but it's there. Online resources, training and office space. We have networking. We support economic development. And these are just a few reasons why you should be a member. So what do we do daily to promote your business? And remember, I said at the beginning, a lot of times we're doing stuff that our members don't even realize that we're doing, but we're promoting your business every single day. When that phone rings and somebody says, can you tell me what hotels are in your area? We give them our chamber members. That's who we give them. And if somebody is asking, well, what restaurants are best to eat at? We give them a list of our chamber members. We don't pick one over the other. We try to promote all of our members. Website listing. Go check out our new website. If you haven't seen our new beautiful website at callawaychamber.net, you need to take a peek at it. You're listed on there in our chamber directory. Business cards at the chamber. You can put your business cards here. Business information. We hold classes to help your business or your professional developments. Economic development for the community. Ribbon cutting and anniversary celebrations. So I want to take really a quick moment to show you the chamber website. And I think I'm going to have to figure out how to stop sharing. Just a sec. Hang on. Ooh. Okay, so here is our new chamber website. And you can put things on this chamber website. The only thing that you need to do is to make sure you have a member login. And with your member login, it's a specialized member login that me, Justice, or Shane can provide you, and a password. You click on member login right here at the top to log into that website. You can post jobs, you can post deals for your organization. You can do that every single day if you want to. If you want to do $5 off for a chamber member, or 10% off for somebody in the community on Tuesdays, you can do that. And also you can post job openings on there as well. So that is something that you can do on our chamber website. Here is our community profile right here, I think. as I mentioned. So our community profile and membership directory, that's the one for 2020. As you can see, Justice did a really good job of putting that on there. And that is an additional benefit that just happened this year for our members. So keep in mind, we're always looking for ways to better promote all of our members within Callaway County. So I am going to stop right there. Do we have any questions on how to better utilize your chamber membership? No. I really appreciate you all coming today and joining us for the proclamation for the Callaway Chamber of Commerce Week and utilizing chamber membership. We are here to help you. We're here to help our membership. Let us know if you have something specific that you need assistance with, because we're more than willing to assist. If we don't know how to do it or what to do, we have resources and partnerships that we can reach out to assist you. Okay, well, thank you so much for coming today. Justice has a list, I guess, of people that have participated today, and she is going to do her drawing later, and she will notify our winner. So have a good day.